So yesterday I was having a conversation with a nurse who was going into nurse practitioner school, and she was wondering if now was such a good time to be starting a new business in aesthetics. And it made me reflect on my experiences. And so I thought I'd share with you my story today on this video on why I do think it's a good idea if you're going to nurse practitioner school to get into aesthetics. When I went into nurse practitioner school, I had a full-time job at the hospital, and they don't recommend that you keep your full-time job while you're going to NP school for obvious reasons. I can't remember how many credit hours I had, but it was a packed schedule. So I had a full-time administrative job at the hospital. Why? I was a breadwinner in my family. I could not afford to take a pay cut. So literally through my entire NP school, which was 3 years, I had half a day off a week because of that. I was either in school or at work, and Sunday afternoons I had family time. And that grind went on for 3 years. And you can already tell you don't want to go through that experience. Why would I have wanted to start a business instead? If I didn't have to have my day job and I had a aesthetics business that could get me three, four, five, $600 an hour in profits, I would have had to work a lot less while I was going through NP school. I could have devoted, let's say, a day a week to my aesthetic practice. In my aesthetic practice now, I generate over $1,000 an hour of profit. One day a week at 8 hours, that's 8,000 bucks. I could have done one day a week and made more money working less, having more time with my family than if I just kept my day job at the hospital. So while it does take some effort to get a business up and running, if you're going to go to NP school, you need all the free time in the world. It is a grind to get through those programs. It is a giant hoop you have to jump through. And you don't want to be beholden to an employer during that process. When you work for somebody else, they want everything from you and they will take everything from you. Then what's left, you will devote to your NP program. You don't want to be in that situation. Focus on your own business, put everything into that. By the time you're out of NP school, you have all the skills, you have the business, you have everything you need to get going. So that's my story of what I dealt with when I was in nurse practitioner school, working a full-time job and going to school. I want to share a story of a nurse I know that started an aesthetic practice as a side hustle. She learned how to do it. I trained her. I was her medical director, so I was able to follow her career. And when she started her little business, she did it in a rented space at a salon. And she wanted to be a mom. She had been working 36 hours a week for a hospital doing night shift. It was killing her family, it was killing her time with her kids. And her big goal was not so much financial freedom as it was freedom of time. So she started her little aesthetics practice. And after the launch, after several months of starting to build her clientele, she left the hospital. And now what she does is she works 3 hours on a Tuesday, 4 or 5 hours on a Saturday, and she's generating between $7,000 and $11,000 a month income, working just a few hours a week. Now, superimpose that onto an NP program. You could work 20 or 30 hours a month in your own practice and generate revenues and income more so than what you'd ever make working for somebody else, giving you freedom to be with your family and give you the time to get through school and get through that grind as well. So while NP school is a lot and it's a lot of work, I think you'd be very smart starting a small business that can get you flexibility, increased income, and get you where you want to be in the aesthetics industry. And I've walked that road. I've made all those mistakes. If you want to avoid them, check the link below. I'll help you get you where you want to be.